Hey lovelies, it's Zeey here. Today we're going straight into commentary, no long intros. So if you haven't watched my part 1 of clicks being hairy, you can go ahead and watch that. It will be somewhere up here on the card. So now let's get straight to today's commentary. Guys, the clicks and Tresemme hairy sticky situation has escalated, so I thought yeah, it's now getting bigger and bigger. So guys, if you do not know by now, clicks posted on their website an ad by Tresemme saying that black woman's hair is dull, dry, damaged, not normal, and then they also posted white woman's hair that is normal, beautiful, and whole, that shandy. Right guys, right. And as black people, with black women, we didn't take that well. Obviously we shouldn't, because that's racism 101. And now it's been commercialized by clicks. It always has been, because like H&M, Starbucks, Dove, and now clicks and Tresemme, guys. The clicks has apologized, but in their apology, guys, they are throwing Tresemme under the bus, yeah, without taking accountability for their own part, because they also were wrong. As much as they were both wrong, as much as Tresemme was wrong, they were both wrong in posting that awful advertisement, condoning and promoting racism. They apologized by throwing Tresemme under the bus. Tresemme has apologized for their part, and if you do not know, Tresemme falls under Unilever, if you do not know, and Dove falls under Unilever. I think more something must be done at Unilever, because like this is the second time they're promoting commercial racism straight into feeding us that hunch, guys. And now clicks is under the fire. They're taking this, because now EFF has written, sent their lawyers, has written to clicks about this issue, and EFF, like right now as I speak to you, they have closed most of the stores of clicks. Now guys, what I do not get is this. I do get that clicks is racist and stuff like that, and there should be more done, because apologies do not cut it. As well as Tresemme, apologies do not cut it, because it says a lot about the culture of the organization and the diversity in the hierarchy of the organization. So apologies do not cut it. I'm not excusing it at all. So what I'm saying is this: EFF should be dealing with this situation way much better. They could have reported this ad on the advertising board. They should have taken clicks and Tresemme to court, not closing down stores. Why do I say this? Upper there, at the upper management and stuff like that, there's no, I believe that there is no much of black people. Yes, I did some research and found that I'm not sure if it's the director or my marketing director of clicks is a black guy, but it's not enough. It doesn't mean anything. It means that still there's issues, racist issues or diversity issues in clicks as much as in Tresemme. Unilever as well, because Unilever should be here as well to account. Closing down stores, it's not your job to close down stores. It's the employees inside the store. They're the one who can take an action and decide to strike on this issue of racism and diversity issue, and close down those. As EFF, as political parties, as consumers, all we can do is to use our bargaining power, our bargaining power, to not go to clicks and buy, guys, and do not buy Tresemme products. That's what us we should do. That's where we should strike, not closing down stores. Guys, closing down stores, it affects us again. It affects us. If you do not know by now, the pandemic has done the worst things, and now the employment rate is on the roof. Not even the ceiling, it's on the roof. And doing that, if you do not know, clicks lost a lot of revenue because a lot of customers were not coming in for flu shots this year and stuff like that. So that drop means that they lost a whole lot of money. So I'm not speaking for clicks or anything like that, guys. I'm speaking for my people. With that, plus this is that they're still gonna lose revenue, meaning that there is going to be a retrenchment going on, with this not ceiling but above the roof unemployment rate. So who are the people who are going to suffer? It's us, the black people on entry-level jobs, guys, in the stores. Those are the people who are going to suffer. The top level management people were not going to suffer because they can work at home. They still going to get their salaries and stuff like that. But for people who work at clicks stores, not so much for them, right? So that is why I'm saying it's not cool on that end. Not cool at all. You would say 3,000 to 6,000 rent, but they're breadwinners, their families, they're eating, guys. What we should focus more, I believe, is we should focus on creating black economy. I'll talk about this some other day, but I think we should focus on creating black economy, because what's the use of now closing down the stores and then people get retrenched? And as EFF, you do not, I'm sure you do not have a solution on if they get retrenched, where they would work, or how would you increase employment so that they will get employed elsewhere. I don't believe that they have that strategy in place for closing down stores. If there's such a strategy of closing down those by making sure that these employees will get employed, who am I to argue with that? So for me, that doesn't go down well with me, and I don't understand why Clicks is the only one taking the fire. Where is Tresemme? Where's Click? Where's Unilever? Where is it? Because they're busy, they're relaxing, and Clicks is taking the fire alone. And to Clicks, we're talking about natural hair community. Just, it's like, be accountable. Just say black hair community, black woman community, because you saw that there's a huge market for natural hair products. There's a huge market for that. And what it saddens me is that most companies that sell hair care products from South Africa by black people is going to suffer from that Tresemme Clicks situation. If you do not know by now, I wrote under the first commentary, I wrote that I am still going to buy at Clicks. That's where I get my meds. That's where I get my grandmother's meds, my auntie's meds, but I am going to refrain from buying Tresemme products, guys. Yes, this is a racism 101 and it must be dealt accordingly, but we must not be blindsided of the situations that we put us under. So I think EFF should stop this, going to stores, closing down stores, and most Click stores are in the malls. Meaning that they're distracting business hours of the other businesses inside the mall. And I just saw that on the news that some of the journalists were thrown out of the mall. You shouldn't do that. You're or hatella ditokelo tsa those journalists, because if you do not know by now, a mall is a public space. They have the right to be there as well. So it's a very sticky situation and it should be dealt with accordingly. And we should hold both Clicks, Unilever and Tresemme, accountable. There's no excuse. Saying I'm sorry is not an excuse. It says much of the culture of your organization, the hierarchy management of your organization, which needs to be fixed. And Click suspended 2 junior marketing staff. A lot still has to be done. It's not enough. So guys, that is how far of my commentary. I'll see you next time. If you do not know by now, to join the family, you need to subscribe, click the notification bell, like this video, share this video, and I'll see you next time.